We're going to start today off with some vintage car porn from the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Hit it. Nice, that was vintage. Now before we get started, let me just clear this up, because this happens every time we announce a landmark show like yesterday's 900th episode. The reason it only says 889 episodes on YouTube is because of a bunch of episodes were either taken down, they were banned, copyright issues, etc, etc. So stop with the comments that are like, too bad you only have 889 episodes. Ugh. Yeah, you guys actually type ugh. Anyway, on to the news. Today we've got the new last Pagani Zonda. No, not the R. Another version that the company claims will be the last of the series. Money talks, you know what I mean? Also, Jim Glickenhaus builds another P45, though this one is not based off the Enzo, and it will be racing. Also, mini engineers cause a bomb scare in Las Vegas. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D. You're watching Fastlane Daily. It's a Tuesday.
Driving for me is a way of expressing myself, my personality, my character, my way of life. Driving safely and careful, with style and comfort, is my personal goal. Just move it.
Pagani said that the Zonda R would be the last Zonda of the series ever made. Well, they are liars. Welcome to the Zonda HH, the new last Zonda they'll ever make. It's a one-off special built for a very wealthy American buyer who convinced Mr. Pagani that money is more important than his own word. The new HH has everything you'd expect out of a Zonda, all carbon fiber, with a 680 horsepower Mercedes V12 like that of the Zonda Cinque. Fitted with a titanium exhaust and carbon ceramic brakes. The HH? Well, those are the initials of the buyer. Any guesses? Maybe Hurley Haywood. Maybe it's Hank Hill. Huh? Maybe it's Harry Houdini's final magic trick and he's gonna jump out and be like, ha! I'm alive and I wanna drive fast. No? How about Helen Hunt?
Yes.
Helen Hunt. Because she's pretty cool.
Yeah. Right now.
And she was in that show, what was it called? Mad About You.
Twister.
And Twister. Or maybe it just stands for, holy hell, this car is going to be friggin' expensive. How about that? Nah, I'm still going Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And speaking of one-off monsters, no, not the Cloverfield monster. And that's just messed up. Anyway, New York businessman Jim Glickenhaus was able to convince Ferrari to take the last Ferrari Enzo built for the American market and ship it to Pininfarina to build a one-off special called the P45. He even got Ferrari to recognize the VIN within their internal computer system as a P45 and not an Enzo. Well, guess what? He's at it again, but this time he's making a race prep version. It's called the P45 Competizione, and though it may look like his street-going version, it's actually going to be based off the F430 Scuderia and not an Enzo. The new racer will have the underpinnings of the Scuderia, but also use F430 GT2 drivetrain components to make it race-ready. The car will be classified as an experimental racer, much like that of the GT3R Hybrid. Where's it going to race, you ask? Well, at next year's 24 Hours of Nürburgring. The car will race just that one time, then afterwards, Jim will make it street legal and drive it around NYC like he does his P45. Thumbs up for being rich. No, not that rich. I'm talking money rich. Yeah, I want to be rich. Now on to announce our Dunce Award of the day. This past weekend, a few German engineers driving a new Mini Countryman S prototype in Las Vegas decided to stop by the luxury casino to do some gambling. A security guard at the hotel walking through the parking lot looked inside the prototype and saw all the testing equipment. His initial reaction was that all the equipment was a bomb, thus forcing the evacuation of the hotel. The Mini was most likely stopping by Vegas after conducting some hot weather testing in Death Valley. It was only 2 months ago when a BMW X3 prototype next to Central Park caused a bomb scare after the engineer left the engine running while he went and had a picnic. So here's the question. Is the security guard a dunce or the German engineers dunces? You decide. Thanks to Jalopnik for the story. And that's about it for Fastlane Daily today, Tuesday, August 3rd, our 901st episode. I'm Derek D, and of course, you can check my official site out at www.derekdeangelis.com.
No, that's gonna cost.
Self-promo styles.
No.
Should I say youtube.com/?
No.
What about twitter.com/?
No. That one might work.
That one might work.
We're gonna bleep you out for everything.
Don't do it.
We're gonna bleep you out.
I'm gonna bleep you out. Jim will make it street legal and drive it around NYC like he does his P45. Thumbs up for rich douchebags. It's a one-off special built for a very wealthy American buyer who convinced Mr. Pagani that money is more important than his own word. The new HH has everything you expect out of a Honda.
Honda.